There's an important week coming up in the life of Alan Smith. 5 weeks past his 18th birthday, he's due to switch on the Christmas lights in his hometown of Rothwell next Friday. And by way of preparation for the harsh spotlight, today he makes his first Premiership start. He scored in 2 of his 3 substitute appearances. He's a lifelong Leeds fan, and all his family are here to watch his full debut. David O'Leary's policy of giving youth its head extends to Jonathan Woodgate in central defence, where Lucas Radaby is fit to lend support once more. And in goal, 19-year-old Paul Robinson takes over from Nigel Martin, whose back injury is still a problem. 6 of these players are 21 or under. West Ham's team lacks Ferdinand, Berkovic and Kitson, all injured, so Chilean Javier Margas returns. Mark Keller plays in midfield, and up front it's Hartson and Wright, a partnership that has yielded 40 goals in 41 games together for both Arsenal and West Ham. The referee on a very chilly Yorkshire afternoon is Jeff Winter from Middlesbrough. It's 20 years since West Ham last won a league game on this ground. Both these teams are in prime form. West Ham's, in fact, is the best currently of any Premiership team. And both of them recently have been scoring goals for fun. Let's hope that's not a curse. This is Ian Wright, a scorer here last season for Arsenal, and the winner of the first free kick of the afternoon in West Ham's favour. Neil Ruddock has placed the ball down with some precision. Frank Lampard Jr. is also in close attendance. It would, in theory, suit a left footer, but central enough for a right footer as well. And it is. It's Frank Lampard. Well, the Lampard footballing family have a history on this ground. Frank Jr. scored here last year. Wasn't too far away on this occasion from scoring this year. And of course, this is the ground where famously, nearly 19 years ago, Frank Jr.'s father scored a last-minute winner in extra time in an FA Cup semi-final replay against Everton, and then danced around the corner flag. Hasselbank just got there ahead of Ruddock. Pearce could only find Cure. Ruddock, knocked out by Margas, but the clearance has gone straight to Bowyer! A goal presented to Leeds, but still very well taken. Margas had the chance to clear, failed to take it, and Bowyer calmly swept it into the bottom corner. Ruddock with the initial error. Margas failed to get any distance on the clearance. It still needed finishing, and Bowyer did it very well. His 3rd goal of the season, and all against clubs from the capital, from where he himself hails. All well read by Hart. And it could be that Hasselbank will get in until Hislop comes out with good awareness and uses his head, literally. West Ham, who've been relatively secure defensively in the majority of their matches, 8 clean sheets in the Premiership so far this season, are at 6s and 7s. Bowyer. Cure. Hart goes outside him. Hasselbank comes towards him, and this is Haaland. Now Bowyer. Good parry, Hasselbank, side netting. And at the moment it is all Leeds. All the West Ham defence was grouped in one area, leaving them short-staffed when Haaland chipped it in. Bowyer lost it to Lampard. Sinclair. Simply out-tackled by Hart. This is Hasselbank. Pearce struggling to get back. Smith lurking in the middle, marshalled by Margas. It's still Hasselbank, and Hislop had to hold that because Smith was lurking. Again, so much room and time. Woodgate. Hasselbank. On for Haaland. Keller has tracked back with him. And that's going to be a corner. Keller says no goal kick, but he, in the eyes of the officials at least, was wrong. Taken short. Hopkin to Hart. Bowyer, almost unmarked, off the line by Stan Lazaridis. And again, West Ham nearly punished for some sloppy defending. Defensive coaching session required at half-time, I think, in the West Ham dressing room at least. Hasselbank shrugging off the attentions of Ruddock. Outside him is Kuehl. Two wait for the cross, that's Margas. Kuehl had gone out of play and then came back to retrieve the ball. Hart, deflected by Lazaridis, and it was a good stop in the end. Still the danger's not away. Margas, and then the shot from Alan Smith. What is going on at the back for West Ham? They're playing like complete strangers. And it was so nearly an own goal by Lazaridis. And then on the follow-up, Smith with a decent opportunity. Margas again with no distance and driven not too far above the crossbar by the 18-year-old. Ruddock. Hartson, seemed to be a push there. Practicing his half-time team talk already by the looks of it. And now he can deliver that team talk after a display of defensive disarray from West Ham, almost without parallel in Premiership terms. Significantly though, the mistakes by Ruddock and Margas led to the one chance that was taken, and it was accepted graciously by Lee Bowyer. And at half-time, miraculously, West Ham only trail by 1-0. There's a man that West Ham could have done with in the first half. Sadly, he injured himself in training yesterday, so there's no Rio Ferdinand. One can only speculate as to the tone of the West Ham team talk, but Harry Redknapp could have done worse than reintroduce his three central defenders to one another. But West Ham's failings shouldn't detract from a very concise and impressive Leeds performance so far, which has caused endless problems for Harry Redknapp and his team. Lazaridis pursued by Smith. Keller. Lazaridis was just grateful to offload, and Hasselbank was the first recipient. Now he has it again. Ruddock a little slow to react. It's still Hasselbank. Now he's lost it. But then Smith had a chance, and now Kuehl! Good stop! Smith lurking! And poked past the post, but so nearly 2-0 to Leeds. Hislop formed the barrier. Hasselbank lost control of the ball, but then Pearce whacked it against Hasselbank. Kuehl's shot caused problems for Hislop, and Ruddock's attentions were enough to put Smith off sufficiently. Molyneux. Pearce. Keller forward to right, and this time he has escaped. Randomly struggling to stay with him. It was a good attempt by Ian Wright. Went for placement rather than power, because the angle wasn't the easiest. It was a good ball over the top from Keller, And maybe this is the way that West Ham need to attack this Leeds back line, using the pace of right. Well released on that occasion. Kuehl. Ruddock. Launched a long way up and a long way downfield. Physical confrontation between Radaby and Hartson. Here's Kuehl. Another gap has opened up and Smith is free on the far side. Hasselback arriving, so too is Bowyer. It's Alan Smith. And the shot from Kuehl, rather wasteful. So often have Leeds attacked and West Ham crumbled in the face of the pressure. The one concern in David O'Leary's mind will be that, well, though Leeds are playing, they have still only scored one goal. Here's Moncur to Hartson. Lampard the runner off him, but Hartson couldn't offload the ball. And now here's Hasselback. Chance to use his pace. Faced initially by Margas. And now here's Lee Bowyer! That is a peach of a goal. Wonderful play, sweeping move, and an emphatic finish. Bowyer's second, Leeds second, and in form like this, whatever West Ham's failings, Leeds look unstoppable. Hasselback content to hold his position, wait for support, and bang. He's doubled this season's tally in the space of an hour. A signal to the supporters at the old Cop end to say, keep up the vocal work. The team are doing it for you. You need to do it for us. And they're responding. Given against Pearce for the infringement on Kuehl. West Ham have lined up two in a makeshift wall, and the rest are spread far and wide, trying to counter the likes of Smith and Molenaar and Hasselbank on the far side. Swung in by Hart. This is Hasselbank. Difficult for him to turn. Layoff finds Bowyer. Hart. Now Kuehl. Hasselbank and Smith both waiting for a centre, which may now arrive. And Molenaar! Everything is going Leeds' way. And the player that they like to call in this part of Yorkshire the Terminator has, in all probability, terminated West Ham's hopes of taking anything from this game. A degree of misfortune in that the defensive header ricocheted into a player and fell so nicely for Robert Molenaar. Actually hit Smith, who then left it for Molenaar to finish. Chipped in for Hartson, stood his ground. Woodgate. Alfie Haaland. Kuehl, that was a bad tackle by Ruddock. That really wasn't very pretty at all. It was late and it was hard. And it's a sending off offence. West Ham are having an awful day. And some of their players are losing their discipline and berating the referee. It's a course that will do them few favours, because Neil Ruddock, whose disciplinary record down the years has hardly been unblemished, has been sent off for that awful challenge. And he can have, surely, few complaints about Jeff Winter's action in producing a red card outright. Molyneux. Smith. Elland is the furthest Leeds player forward. That's Hasselbank. No whistle. Hasselbank! Arguably the most spectacular of all the goals we've seen. There was a case for a free kick there to either side, one for foot up, the other for a little bit of niggle, but then when the ball ran loose, just savour the power. Leeds' fourth goal, dispatched ferociously by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. His 31st goal in only 61 appearances for Leeds. Easier to carry out this sort of play against 10 men. Hasselbank, one less to intercept and all that, using his pace to try and shrug off Keller, who got a foot in. It's going to be a Leeds corner, but the home team also want to make a substitution. And the player to be hauled off is 18-year-old Alan Smith. Corner kick. Molyneux was almost 5. Hartson. Good shot from Lampard. And Robinson was extended for the first time this afternoon. Very well struck by Frank Lampard Jr. Woodgate. Leeds just playing out time. Time which has now expired. Where Leeds were consummate, West Ham were confused. Leeds were stunning, West Ham were stunned. Lee Bowyer with a couple of goals. Other second-half scores from centre-back Robert Molyneux and another Dutchman centre-forward Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, after Neil Ruddock had been sent off on a fairly awful day for West Ham. Leeds, under O'Leary, move above West Ham in the table and will surely move up in many people's estimations if they keep on playing like this. Final score at Elland Road, Leeds 4, West Ham 0.
Got a few more of our players back today. We haven't got the biggest squad, so we can't afford to lose players, but we had Bowyer back in Molyneux and Redeby. That makes a great deal of difference to us, and that showed today. And I thought the way we played from the very start was excellent. Went in at half-time, one goal up. I thought, no disrespect to West Ham, we should have been more than that. But we came out the second half, kept the momentum going, and kept playing the way we had in the first half and took our chances and ran out worthy winners, I felt.
Harry, were they that good or were you that bad today?
It was a bit of each. I thought they were excellent. In fact, I would say I thought they were the best team we've played this season. That's how good I felt their performance was. We didn't have a good day, but full credit to them. Their passing and movement today, and the way they closed us down when when we had possession, it was as good as I've come across all season.
I'm enjoying it very much. I'm getting a lot more of the ball. We're playing more as a team. The movement off the ball and while people's on the ball is really good. It's a good standard out there. And if you see today, the amount of chances that we created was just like scary.
I believe in their ability, and I think if they're no matter what age they are. I got in at 17, and I felt I held my own. I think we're all made differently, but the kids I've got, I think they're good enough to play on the big stage, and they've shown that.
If you're playing well enough, he'll keep you in. So all the youngsters have to do is play well and they keep us in.
He made his debut for Arsenal, I think, at 17, so you're a veteran by comparison.
I wouldn't say a veteran, but I'm enjoying it at the moment. I'm enjoying my football. and it's we've got a really good team spirit here, and all the elderly pros are really good with us as well.